Today we are discussing about the derivatives of logarithmic functions. So with the previous formulae and properties of uh, logarithmic functions or using the properties of logarithmic functions, we are going to differentiate log functions. Yes. So observe that the properties of the function log functions, that is log of mn equal to log m plus log n, log of m by n equal to log m minus log n, log of a raised to b is equal to b log a, or log of m raised to n equal to n log m. Similarly, log of a to the base b is equal to log a divided by log b, change of base. And along with this, you must remember that log of 1 equal to 0. Logarithm of 1 is equal to 0, and uh, log of a to the base a, this also equal to 1. So this a to the base a, that is log 20 to the base 20, this also equal to 1 according to this rule. So this implies, so log 20 divided by log 20, this value is equal to 1. So using this one, and remember that the logarithm of log of 0, log of 0, log of 0 is equal to minus infinity. So this, remember these values, log 1 equals, sometimes directly we are going to use the value of log 1 equal to 0, log a to the base a equal to 1, and so similarly using this property log 20 to the base 20 is equal to 1. And remember that, so log 10, this value is equal to 1. Similarly, log 100, this equal to 2. So therefore, so it is not necessary to remember till then. So these basic results will help in the solving the while solving the problems. So you must remember all these properties. These are very important. So for you, you have to prepare, you have to buy these properties so as much as possible. Next, coming to the differentiation of logarithmic functions. So here differentiate a raised to x with respect to x, where a is positive constant. A is constant here. So consider y equal to a raised to x. So everyone must remember that. So when we have to adopt the logarithmic, or when we have to take the log for the function, so it is very simple. When x when x comes at the place of exponent, that is power, so a raised to x, so or uh, so when x is in power, or function raised to function, so that is x raised to x, or sin x raised to x, so it is one function, so it is a composite. So in such situations we have to uh, consider log functions, or take log on both sides, which will simplify the problems. And along with this, when the product of t more than two terms. So that is x into x minus 1 into x minus 3. So though this problem can be solved by multiplying these, instead of that, so apply. So this is 1, this is second function, this is third function, p, q, r. So in that situations, so logarithmic is the only tool which will simplify the given functions and reduces the steps. Yes. So at present, consider this one, y equal to a raised to x. So now, since x is in the power, so that is exponent. So therefore, taking log on both sides. Therefore, log y equal to log of a raised to x, log of y, log of a raised to x. So here it is implicit, and observe here we have this log, we have to apply the property that log m raised to n, so this equal to n log m. Yes, using that property, so therefore log y, this equal to x log a. Observe here x is a constant, sorry, log a is a constant. Log a is constant where a is a positive constant that is greater than 1. Yes. So therefore, now it is differentiate. So now differentiate, which is easier. So therefore, now differentiate with respect to x. Therefore, dy dx of log y, this equal to dy dx of x log a. Observe here, log y is implicit here. So therefore, derivative of log is 1 by fx, log fx here 1 by y, and dy dx of y. So therefore derivative of y is dy by dx. So this equal to log a is the constant and dy dx of x. So derivative of x is equal to 1. So rewrite this one. Therefore dy upon dx is equal to y into log a. So now resubstitute the value of y. Since y is given a raised to x, therefore dy dx of a raised to x, this equal to a raised to x log a. So you must remember this formula, which will helps a lot. Yes, a raised to x, a raised to x. Similarly, the problems of 2 raised to x, derivative of 2 raised to x is, so that is log a is here x, so given function as it is, derivative of this one is 2 raised to x log 2. So 29 raised to x, so derivative of this one is 29 raised to x log 29. So instead of that, better remember this formula, and so consider this as the formula. Yes. Now going to the exercise 5.5. Observe here. To differentiate this, cos x is one function, cos 2x is one function, cos 3x is one function. Therefore, it is product of three functions, the product of three expressions. So therefore, as I told, so when the function contains more than two, so though this problem can be solved using UVW formula, or so instead of that one, so we have to take log here, which will reduce the steps. Yes. So first write y equal to cos x, cos 2x, cos 3x. So now take the log on both sides. taking log on both sides. Therefore, log y equal to log of cos x, cos 2x, cos 3x. Observe here. So the property of the logarithmic log p q r, this equal to log p plus log q plus log r. So this is p, this is q, this is r. Log cos x plus log cos 2x plus log cos 3x. So now differentiate. So this is all log y equal to differentiate with respect to x. Therefore, d by dx of log y equal to d by dx of log cos x into, sorry, this becomes cos 2x plus cos 3x. Log cos x plus log cos 2. So here log cos 3x. So I will rewrite this step. So this equal to d by dx of log cos x plus log cos 2x plus log cos 3x. Yes. So for timing, I will cancel this step. So now derivative of log y is 1 upon y, derivative of y is dy by dx. This equal to log cos x. This one is a composite. So this is equal to derivative of log cos x is log is 1 by x. So therefore 1 by cos x. Again derivative of cos is minus sin x. Similarly, so this is also derivative of composite functions. So that is 1 by cos 2x. Derivative of cos is minus sin 2x. Again observe here 2x is there. Therefore derivative of 2x is 2 plus derivative of cos 3x is 1 by cos 3x into minus sin 3x into 3. So therefore this equal to minus tan x minus tan 2x into 2 minus tan 3x into 3. So this all dy by dx equal to y into bracket, write all this minus tan x minus 2 tan 2x minus 3 tan 3x. So there is little bit confusion I think here. So there is no space here. So therefore, so observe here. So the last part of the answer I will write here, dy by dx equal to y into bracket minus tan x minus tan 3x into 3, sorry, 2x into 2 minus 3 tan 3x into 3. Yes. So differentiate x raised to sin x, x raised to sin x. So it is also simple one, y equal to x raised to sin x. So here sin x is in exponent for, so x raised to x, function raised to function for, so therefore consider log, taking log. So you have to write this one, taking log on both sides. Log y equal to log of x raised to sin x. Again apply the property here, log m raised to n equal to n log m. So therefore here n equal to sin x, m equal to x. So therefore log y equal to sin x log x. Observe here, sin x is one function, log x is the another function. So therefore it is fx into gx form. So that is product. So sin x is one function, log x is one function. So now to differentiate this we have to apply product rule. So therefore differentiate with respect to x. Therefore dy dx of log y, this equal to dy dx of sin x into log x. So you must be particular about this one. Sin x is one function, log x is the one function. Therefore there are two functions. Take the product rule or apply product rule here. So therefore derivative of log y is 1 upon y and derivative of y is dy by dx. This equal to sin x dy dx of log x plus log x dy dx of sin x. So this equal to sin x derivative of log x is 1 by x plus log x derivative of sin x is cos x. So therefore dy upon dx is equal to y into bracket sin x upon x plus cos x into log x. Sin x upon x plus cos x into log x. So better understand the concept and how to apply the properties of properties of logarithmic function, how to use the properties of log. So after that already the differentiation steps you know this one. So before going to differentiate we have to simplify the given functions using or applying properties of log. So after simplifying then find the derivative of given functions. Yes, this much is sufficient.